South China Sea is heating up, and the Philippines is gearing up for a long game. From high-stakes joint drills to landmark military pacts and advanced missile systems, Manila is transforming its defences, sending a clear message. Is it ready to protect its waters and assert control over its maritime territory? Or is the Chinese might too big for Taiwan's neighbour? The Philippines is exploring a powerful new deterrent in the South China Sea. South Korea's offer of the Chunmoo tactical anti-ship ballistic missile could give Manila the reach to target hostile vessels far beyond its coastline. The move marks a new phase in the Philippines' defense buildup, one that could reshape the balance of power across the region. The in-development missile, first unveiled at the Asian Defense and Security Exhibition in Manila last year, is slated for completion by 2028. It can hit sea targets up to 160 kilometers away, guided by an integrated seeker, and can be launched in 8-round salvos from the K2-39 Chunmoo multiple rocket system. The South Korean pitch for the missile aligns with the Philippines' military modernization plans to strengthen long-range coastal defense. It complements Manila's acquisition of India's BrahMos supersonic missiles and potential purchases of US mid-range capability, Typhoon launchers, and HIMARS rocket systems. Experts say that as tensions with China continue to rise, the move by the Philippines to strengthen its shore seems a logical choice. China has never been shy of expressing that Taiwan belongs to it, and PLA's recent activities in the South China Sea suggest the day for a full-scale escalation might not be that far. And Philippines being the closest to Taiwan positions itself as a key player in the conflict and a potential adversary for China. Lieselot Odgaard, a senior fellow at the Hudson Institute in Washington, said Hanwha's proposal is part of a South Korean strategy of targeting coastal and archipelagic countries, such as the Philippines, that felt threatened by countries such as China and sought to strengthen their maritime defense. She added,
"The missile helps Hanwha to become a key defense partner of the Philippines. The missile system would increase the Philippines' ability to target Chinese vessels operating in disputed waters, as we have seen occur regularly, helping to create a more robust layered coastal defense and improving flexibility since the system can quickly be deployed across the Philippine archipelago."
But what makes this missile different? A closer look at the Chunmoo system reveals the technology, range, and accuracy that could transform how the Philippines defends its waters. Hanwha Aerospace's K2-39 Chunmoo multiple launch rocket system is a versatile artillery platform that has been operational with the South Korean military since 2014. Designed for rapid deployment, it can launch a variety of guided and unguided rockets, including the 239mm CGR-080 guided rockets with a range of up to 80 kilometers. These rockets are equipped with GPS guidance systems, ensuring pinpoint precision in targeting. The system's dual launcher configuration allows for simultaneous firing of multiple rockets, enhancing its firepower and effectiveness in combat scenarios. Mounted on an 8x8 wheeled chassis, the Chunmoo is designed for mobility and can be quickly repositioned to respond to emerging threats. Its rapid deployment capability within 5 minutes makes it a formidable asset in dynamic operational environments. For the Philippines, the integration of the Chunmoo MLRS with the upcoming Chunmoo tactical anti-ship ballistic missile could significantly enhance its coastal defense capabilities. The missile, expected to be completed by 2028, is designed to target maritime threats at extended ranges, providing the Philippine military with a potent tool for anti-access and area denial operations. The Chinese Commerce Ministry accused Hanwha subsidiaries in the US of having assisted and supported the US government's probes and measures against Chinese maritime, logistics, and shipbuilding sectors. Beijing was strongly dissatisfied and resolutely opposed such actions, the ministry said, citing safeguarding China's sovereignty and security as reasons for the sanctions. The sanctions are retaliation for Hanwha's support of a US Section 301 investigation into China's dominance in global shipbuilding, which led to new US port fees targeting Chinese-built and operated vessels. The sanctioned entities include Hanwha Shipping, Hanwha Philly Shipyard, Hanwha Ocean USA International, Hanwha Shipping Holdings, and HS USA Holdings. These companies will be barred from conducting any transactions with organizations or individuals in China. Lieselot Odgaard added that if the Philippines accepted Hanwha's proposal, neighbouring countries who also felt challenged by China, such as Vietnam and Indonesia, might also buy a similar system.
There is an escalation risk since China could see such an investment as provocative, especially if it is used in joint US-Philippine operations, and could increase China's aggressive maritime behaviour towards the Philippines and cause the further militarizing of Chinese outposts in the South China Sea.
The Philippines is closely watching Beijing's plans for a nature reserve at the disputed Scarborough Shoal in the South China Sea. Its Chief of Armed Forces said last month, adding it was important that the shoal does not become militarized. Manila has called last month's announcement by China of plans for a reserve at the shoal a clear pretext for occupation.
Once they build a structure there, that would be a different story. We have several options that we could do. Diplomatically, we could file protests, but we are watching so that we will not have a repeat of Mischief Reef.
Relations between Manila and Beijing have soured under Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., with Manila pivoting back towards the United States, which supports the Southeast Asian nation in its maritime disputes with China. And by the looks of it, the Philippines is already preparing for a future Chinese aggression. The country is steadily fortifying its maritime and defense capabilities in the South China Sea. In 2024 and 2025, Manila ramped up joint patrols with the US, Japan, Australia, and Vietnam, while signing a landmark military pact with Japan allowing troop deployments. Philippine forces conducted joint drills, deployed ships and aircraft to monitor contested waters, and challenged illegal maritime surveys off its coast. Domestically, the government passed laws defining sea zones and routes, strengthened Coast Guard operations, and coordinated with allies on resupply and readiness measures. These efforts reflect Manila's commitment to sustained vigilance and long-term maritime defense. Earlier, the US State Department had approved a prospective sale of 20 F-16 aircrafts to the Philippines, part of a larger package that includes hundreds of medium-range air-to-air missiles, bombs, anti-aircraft guns and ammunition worth $5.5 billion. With expanded patrols, modernized forces, and strategic partnerships, the Philippines is positioning itself for sustained maritime resilience, signaling that it will defend its sovereignty and stand firm in the South China Sea.